Welcome back. Hopefully this time the sounds is better. I don't have the...
You don't have the chat now, so I'll do us a little introduction. So we are back after some fights with technology. We really hope now you hear us well. There's no overwhelming echo and whatnot.
Apparently perfect.
Apparently everything's perfect. Cool. I love hearing that. So just to ease us back, if some people have joined us ever since, we're playing decks that were submitted to us by our fans during the week on YouTube, on Facebook, on our personal addresses. So we're playing some spicy stuff.
Yep.
You were playing.
So I'm on Emerald Steel Tiana, trying to shut down actions and lock out the game a little bit.
And maybe you are not facing the matchup you're wishing for, because I'm here on Emerald Amber with the Lady and the Tramp aggro package. So not a lot of actions in here.
I mean, that's not all the deck does. So we'll see how it fares.
You're still a steel deck that might take advantage of having good removal and good creatures that...
I mean, Calhoun's still there, Robin Hood's still there.
The fun police, right?
Yeah, exactly, the fun police. So we'll see how they fare. To be able to go through a few decks tonight, we're not going best of 3. We're going best of 1.
Yep.
So we'll see how it does.
All right. Even or odd?
Odd.
That is even. I'll be on the play.
Let's go. Fine. 4, 7.
Going back for 1,
Right.
2, 3. Going back for 3.
Here it's gonna be... I don't think I'm gonna need this against you, to be honest. Might as well. This, I guess. 3 for me as well? Question mark? 4. Let's go with 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. Alright.
Alrighty then. And I was the one starting us off.
You were.
Right.
Whoop.
You have one card that tried to join your hand.
Exactly. Hopefully it was a good one. Go ahead.
Alright. I'm gonna ink Cricky, like Cricket, and play Pegasus, Gift for Hercules. Go ahead.
Alright. I'm gonna ink Pete, games referee, and pass turn.
Draw for turn.
me just bring that a little bit more in the middle here. There we
Yep.
go.
I'm gonna ink Prince Philip, Royal Explorer, and play us a Piglet, Pirate Pool Captain, and quest for 1 with the Pegasus.
You got it. Draw. Wonder Night. Gonna play a Pete here, and I'm gonna play a Robin Hood.
Okay. Keeps the Piglet honest.
Yep. Pass the turn.
Alright. My turn. Huh. Okay. I have choices to make now.
Choices are good.
Let's see. Ink Tramp. Street Smart Dog. I'm going to play a Diablo.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to go ahead and quest for 4. Go ahead.
All right. Draw for turn. It's going to be a Smee into a Shift Robin Hood here. Now, how scared am I of Tramp? Because next turn you're doing that. So that's 3, 4, 5 at least. I think I'm still going to remove that Piglet, gain 2 lore, and pass the turn.
Alright.
Yeah, because you would need 2 characters plus Tramp. So, or to crash your Diablo, which would be fine with me.
Fair enough. Play a Daisy. Play a Lilo. I'll go quest for 2 here.
You got it.
Ink this Rapunzel for my 4th ink. Then pass the turn.
All right.
Draw a step.
Yep. Just one.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna ink Pete. Gonna go ahead and play Calhoun. Play Smee. And then I'm gonna strength your Diablo.
Makes sense.
And pass the turn. Hope you don't have the big Pegasus, I guess.
You asked for it. I'm gonna shift it. I'm gonna shift it to the big Pegasus here. I'm gonna quest for 6, putting me to 13.
Yep, that's gonna be hard to stop.
You have a trigger from the.
I do have a trigger from the Daisy for a Robin Hood.
Sure enough. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's 19 for you next turn. Draw for turn. Wow. Just wow. I mean, I guess it's going to be Benja in the ink and then another big Robin out.
Yep.
And yes, I'm going to go for 5.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And 1 damage.
Yep, 1 damage to Smee.
Alright. Draw for turn here.
I can tell for having played this matchup against Ras a few times, who usually plays this deck, he doesn't like that aggressive.
Yeah, that aggressive start. Well, I'm going to play a Tramp here. Reduced by 3 for my 3 characters. So now I may draw 3 and discard 3.
You got it. Hey, Thomas.
I'm going to discard this Emerald Chromicon as well as this Piglet.
Yep.
Play a Piglet. I'm going to
ink a Piglet.
Ink a Piglet. and play Daisy. Just to make sure that you're not able to deal with everything at you. So going to 19 here. 19, I say. You have a trigger from Daisy.
I do have a Daisy trigger for a Chromicon. Not the card I'm needing here anyways.
Passing the turn.
Pretty happy with that. Wow. So I'm going to play a Duck, discard a Calhoun and a Tiana.
Okay.
To draw 2. I mean, it's playable. Bring this back here. How do we do this? I'm not going to be able to stop you, mind you. But still gonna try.
You can do a lot of damage here.
I mean, I can remove Lilo for 2 lore.
That is.
Then for 3, I can. So that's 5. Yeah, I can like remove the Pegasus.
You got.
I can send Smee and Robin into there for 2 lore. And Quest for 2, but sadly unable to stop you here.
All right, so that was the lightning round.
I mean, it's aggro, right?
Yeah. Goes pretty quick, goes pretty fast.
And that deck, having talked with Ras quite a bit, is more geared towards the item matchup and the control matchup. Had the Benja in hand for your Chromicon, you never drew it.
I discarded it when I found it, to be fair.
True, you did discard it.
So you set match
Yep,
here.
let's reset the match on this one. And let's switch up since we said we were gonna...
So you have the box for it also.
Okay, cool.
So we're putting them back into rotation, right? We're just gonna shuffle them because we want main matchups. So let's just move them up.
Yeah, and Thomas here is the one who provided us with the Steel Facilist, so hopefully it comes up.
It was a second. It was a second deck I was most excited.
I know
about.
it's the deck you wanted to look at.
So I'll start this time. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're just switching it up all the ways around. 4 is this one,
and for me it's a 2, so it'll be this one.
Okay, so 2 decks we haven't played yet. This is great.
I think you're playing Blurple here.
I am indeed playing Blurple. We had more than one submission for Blurple. I think this version I liked a little more. If I remember correctly, we were looking at them yesterday.
Yep.
To decide which one we were going to play. I think this one, the one thing that I really liked about this one is you have the Bell Accomplished Mystic.
Yep.
Which wasn't in the other list, and I thought that having the blue bell that
to shift on the one on the 1-cost bell.
Yeah, exactly.
Meanwhile, this is the Goofy list, so it's a blue-red list centered around playing pretty much every single Goofy that was made. Kind of curious because there's a lot of evasives there. And some Rush. There's a few Hades, the McDuck Manors. So it's...
Full disclosure, it was the deck I was probably a little less excited about because it really looks like the Shark McDuck deck that we played a lot in the last set. But with a little more flavor, I want to say.
I mean, maybe Goofy has what it takes. Like, it's...
Oh, I'm definitely sure that the deck has legs. That I built it, and I think it's good enough. But like I said, I'm just not as excited about it. I'll let you roll us.
Even or odds?
Odds.
Odds it is.
Odds it is.
All right. So this list from one of our local players, Nicolas Guimont. And yours, I don't remember the name of the person who submitted it.
You mean Nicolas sent us a blurb?
Yeah, Burple is from Nicolas, right? This one I don't.
This one was sent to us via Facebook.
I know
think.
it's from the Facebook post, but
I would have to double check who sent it.
if you're in here and you provided the list, really sorry we don't remember your name at this very moment. I did like the list regardless. I think it's gonna be 3 for me, even though you're the first to speak.
I'm going for 3 as well.
All right. 1, 2, and 3.
All right.
Might as well give up already. For you, I mean.
Why?
Got all the goofies. There's even a Pipo Super Pipo in there.
Fold. It's a fold. Just on the fold button and smashing it.
Go ahead, man.
Alrighty then. I'll ink all is found for a retrosphere, which is reads: I can pay 2 and banish it to return chosen character, item, or location with 3 or less. Would cost 3 or less to your hand.
All right.
Go ahead. To the player's hand, so I can do it for my stuff too.
So I'm gonna ink a fishbone quill.
Yep.
And I'm gonna give you a target for that retrosphere. If you want to bounce that popsicle to my hand, be my guest.
Sounds terrible.
That's the turn.
Draw. All right. Doing one of my favorite things to do. Inking a tipo.
Nick's in the chat.
Wow.
Talking about his mega ramp strat.
So, I'm playing sorry, a tipo. Inking this and say go ahead.
You got it. Draw for turn. Tough choice here. But I think it's gonna be Goofy. What's the name in English? Because you gave me the French one.
It's a Daredevil.
Daredevil, right. Daredevil here. A Grammatala.
Yep.
Storyteller. And because she's 1 turn too late, I'm still going to bring out
Belle.
Belle. And pass the turn over to you.
That would be a good moment to return her back since you have no items, right?
I mean, you could.
Before I do this, I'll just ink an Aurora. The rabbit. Draw a card.
Yeah.
Pass turn to you.
Draw. Oh, yeah. Felicia's going in the ink right away. I'm going to play a Fishbone Quill.
Yep.
And I'm going to activate the quill for...
You want to catch up to me or something?
Trying to at least. Do I put this back? Yeah, I think this is going to go in the ink. And I'm actually going to quest with Belle.
Okay.
Put some pressure on you.
Ooh. Ooh.
Go ahead. It's the blue matchup, the blue aggro matchup.
Alright then. I have to think about what I do. It's horrible. How dare you? How dare you make me think? Yeah, I think this is a play. I'm gonna play a library here. I'm gonna use the retrosphere to bring the bell back to your hand.
Alright.
Questing for 1 with the rabbit. Don't want to send Tipo in. Might as well. Go ahead.
Interesting choices here. So I'm gonna play Tala. Then I'm gonna use the quill for this here. going to 6 ink. And for 6, I'm going to bring out Goofy, Flying Goof.
That's big.
We're going to take care of that rabbit.
Alright, I'm going to draw.
And I think I'm going to do 1 to your
Library.
here. And pass turn.
Chipping away at the library. Alright, so I'm gaining 1 from the library here. Drawing. Oh. Interesting.
The Flynn and Mickey. So one of the local stores, the Mythic store in Quebec.
My job.
His job. We're not using them, and when we said we were going to start this, they graciously offered to provide the banners for us.
Thank you, the Mythic store. Thank you, Pascal, if you're still listening.
Yep.
So, what am I doing here? I'm gonna ink Cogsworth, I think. I'm gonna play Chernabog follower. Send both Chernabog and Tipo onto the
library.
Quest for 1 and pass a turn.
All right. Let's see what we can do with this. Draw for turn. I'm gonna play 4. Pay 4, actually. Nah. Before that. Quilling. Then paying 4 to Hiram the Quill. Order of operation. Then being punished.
Uh-oh.
Nah, not so bad. So you're at 4 right now. 5, 6, 7 once these come in. I'm gonna sing 1 jump ahead.
Yep.
Just gonna bring this right here. So 8 ink here. I'm gonna go do 5 into that library, bringing it to 6.
Definitely.
And pass turn. It's a weird hand. That's all I have to say about it.
Oh, interesting. I'm gonna go questing for 1 with the Chernabog follower.
Yep.
I'm gonna banish it and draw 2 cards.
You got it.
Whoa! This is fun.
You found Big Elsa?
No. Even
better?
Even better. More
yeah,
fun.
I know, right? 1 jump ahead. Julie, about that D23 promo box. I might have gotten one today from the raffle. So there's going to be one in that decor at some point.
At some point.
You forgot your lore with the library, Nick says.
Yes, I did.
Hades.
Hades, I'm going to take care of this.
You got it.
I'm going to take care of your Talos so you don't take care of my library quite yet. Trying to keep this for 1 more turn. Go ahead.
What a good joke.
Yeah, and I know you
can stop me.
I know you drew another goofy or something, but
you think I drew another goof in the goof deck? Jeez.
Maybe. Oh yes.
But you know what else I have? Pipo, Super Pipo.
Best card in the deck.
So we're gonna take care of the library.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna take care of Tipo, gain 2 lore.
Yep.
Take 1 damage here. And yeah, I think Hiram's gonna go take a little quest here. Go ahead.
Right. Ready, set, draw.
Definitely a lot of goofies here.
Can make some more with that, but like, don't see how. I definitely don't want to let you draw. I'm gonna ink Elsa.
Yep.
I'm gonna play Hades.
Okay.
send this to your Inkwell. I'm gonna play Cogsworth, giving rush to my Hades, and both challenging your Flavisham.
All right.
Go ahead.
Lots of lore, not a lot of cards right now, to be completely honest. I mean, that should still set you back a little bit. Now the question is what to do with this.
Oh. Yeah, I have two of them, but none of them are dealing with...
Yeah, none of that really matters, to be honest. Because there's six toughness, right?
Yep. Willpower.
Willpower, thanks. Well, only one thing to do here.
Put them in the Megduck manor.
Put them in the manor. And pass the turn, I guess.
Alright. Really
Yeah,
set.
you getting those 280s when you did really stopped me in my tracks.
Genie?
I'm gonna blame Mr. Guimont on that one. Yeah, it was the release they made a few weeks ago, like a week and a half ago, you could register, and this morning was when we were getting the emails. Now it's gonna go through the US, and then someone has to ship it to me. It's like, it's gonna be a journey before it actually gets here in Canada, because we were not supposed to be able to get them.
Bell.
You got it.
I feel like I'm doing a lot here.
I feel like you really can't lose with what... I mean, that's not true.
No, but I'm still going to send all of these at the manor
7 here.
For 7. Go ahead.
The deck does have Be Prepared, so I'm a top deck away from not having the right draw.
Just getting your lore from...
Getting my 2 here. Still going to take care of that Cogsworth.
Gain 2 lore.
2. Going to put a second manor down. What do I want to be doing here? I think I actually want to put some pressure on, so I'm going to go do 2 to your Hades, take 3, gain 2 lore, and pass the turn.
Okay.
At least force you to make decisions.
I'm going to finish off this manor.
Yep.
I'm going to swing for 9 at the other one.
You got it.
Popsicle. Chernobog.
Mm-hmm. One of those deck draws more card than the other.
Is that
I'm jealous here.
Is that a Sesame Street reference?
I don't think so.
One of these things is not like the other.
Yep.
Heal here. I'm gonna just hardcast this all is found because I need more.
Yeah, sure.
Bonk.
What's the requirement on all this found? 2 characters or 2 cards?
Put up to 2 cards from your discard
so
into your
cards,
inkwell.
okay.
Face down and exert.
Yeah.
So here goes. Go ahead.
All right. Once again, be prepared on top.
Not be prepared. You just slammed it.
Oh, man, this sucks. So here, I can do 2, 4, and then you can quest for 6, 7. Can I really stop anything? So I'm going to hard cast a Bell.
Feels great.
Yeah, for real. I think I'm just going to send both into Bell and gain 4 lore here.
Okay.
Go ahead. Yeah, no, the really anemic card draw here is doing me in. I inked the Big Queen of Hearts. earlier, the one that draws.
I understand.
I wasn't sure what it was doing in the deck. Now I'm feeling it.
I'm gonna quest for 1 and banish the Chernobyl.
Yeah.
Drawing a card. Okay then. Quest for 6, going to 13.
Yeah, I'm still debating whether or not I'm keeping mine sealed or opening it to put them in the decks. It's a tough choice. I get you guys.
I'm gonna bounce a Hades here.
Okay. Let's go to another one.
Alright.
But I'm choosing my deck this time.
Okay. What do you want to play?
Not this one.
Not this one?
Not this one. This one. I think.
That's the Steel Faucet.
Yeah.
What? You're stealing me the Steel Faucet? That is robbery, sir.
Hey, you robbed 2 games off of me.
Okay, then. Fold.
Oh, look, it was the last card at the bottom. How many B-preps were in that list? Do you remember? 4? Okay.
So then I'll be playing Michelle's
Red, purple?
location list.
Yeah, sure.
Just to showcase everything at least once. We'll be playing more games, but you know.
Oh, yeah. Any Hufflepuffs in the chat?
I'm not even a Hufflepuff. Like, I have Hufflepuff sleeves, I think. Well, they were meant for my ex because she was a Hufflepuff, but I'm a filthy Slytherin.
I mean, I can see that given how you play.
Wow!
Hey, you play by the rule, but you play blue-white in Magic. You play control. Like, that's a Slytherin deck if I've ever seen one. Denying resources and...
I'm sure there's a more despicable deck. Like, Tron has to be worse than blue-white control.
I mean, are you playing blue-steel right now, items?
No? Well, maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe I should be getting on the train now that it has been proven that it's really, really, really good.
I haven't seen the latest list. What they changed?
They're playing the Sheriff of Nottingham, but not the steel one, the blue one.
The one that quests for like 4?
Yeah, that the cost reduced for each item you have in play.
Fair enough.
It's a 5/9. It's humongously huge.
Huh, I'll have to look at that.
Zan won 3K with that last weekend. But, you know, it's Zan. You could just put a ham sandwich in his hands and you would just, like, slap the heck out of everyone.
Even odds?
Even. Calling all of them right.
One day I'm going to start a game. Then again, if I don't lose a single match tonight, I can say it's all because of play draw variance.
Okay, next game you'll be starting. We're fixing that you're starting the next one.
Wow, that's an interesting hand for reals, though.
I'm going for 3 here.
That is wild. So this into this. I think I'm keeping all.
Okay. Full keep.
I can see cool stuff here. I'm curious to see if it's gonna work out, but definitely more along my lines of plays than.
Okay. Alright then. So I'll be inking a Jim Hawkins and playing a Rafiki.
You got it.
Go ahead.
Draw for turn. Here. Having the creator of the deck look at my hand right now, no pressure. I still think...
Do him justice.
Who do you think is the best in Zan or Ed?
Zan.
Yeah, you know them both.
Zan. Nothing against Ed. Ed is a great player, but Zan is probably, in my opinion, the best player in the game right now.
So I think it's going to be Hook into Pluto here.
Sure enough.
Go ahead.
Okay, we'll do it this way. In Cusco. No, actually no. I'm not doing this way. I'm gonna ink another Jim Hawkins.
Yep.
Play the Cusco.
You got it.
And quest with the Rafiki.
All right.
Go ahead.
They're up. Here that is such a weird decision.
Here at Inkspill Glimmer, we support your weird decisions.
Yeah. No, they're really cool decisions, don't get me wrong.
Okay, cool. Perfect.
I think I'm bringing out Calhoun here and leaving Pluto up. Go ahead.
Draw. Okay, I'm just gonna bait you into giving me more cards, so... Go ahead.
The rough return. I'm gonna ink Lilo.
Yep.
And gonna bring out Duck.
Yep.
Leader of the Seven Dwarves. Ramping a little different. I don't want to give you cards because then you're just going to crash that Rafiki in for free. It's not the value I want to give you. Does the Steel Festa play Gaston? Hey Thomas, does the Steel Festa play Gaston?
It doesn't.
I don't think it does.
It doesn't. I built the deck this afternoon.
Yeah, you're the one who...
And I know it doesn't. I think it was too harsh on the uninkable count.
Yeah, probably. Probably. Nope, I'll pass the turn.
Okay.
A little patience here.
Draw. You know what Lady Gaga used to say? Let's have some fun, this beat is sick.
Sure.
I'm gonna sing.
Friends on the other side.
Yep, that's a sick beat.
It is.
That
I would have taken a flame out of that.
would have been great. I'll ink a white rose here. And... yeah. Genie?
Mm-hmm.
Drawing more cards.
Cards are fun.
Cards are really fun. Let's incite you more here.
Sure thing.
Go ahead.
The rough return. Okay, now we're playing with portals. Quest for 2 here.
Yep. Cost reducing your next character by 1.
Yep. I'm going to activate Pluto.
Yep. You can play a 6-drop.
You know what 6 drops really cool in Steel?
Tinkerbell?
Yeah, Tinkerbell.
Yeah, makes sense.
And then... I think I'm going to crush Calhoun into the White Rose, game 2 lore.
Sure.
If you want to go ahead and remove that, beat my guest. I'm tempted to say the damage is done here for the ramp, so go ahead. So you got the cards, I have the ramp.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I have to do it wisely then.
Yep.
Come trade here.
characters are so puny.
Merlin. Ink Fairy Ship. Play Diablo.
Yep.
Go ahead.
They're up. Doesn't do much. What can we do here? Because you could technically crash everything into Tink, which would be really bad. I'm gonna do that, that's for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, Duck's a weaker Gaston. Fair enough, fair enough.
But it is inkable.
It is inkable. It
Makes
quests
your
for
deck-
2.
Makes your deck a lot more consistent.
I think I'm gonna ink the Strength of a Raging Fire here.
Yep.
As weird as that sounds. And pass the turn.
Draw. 5 here.
I like playing with your decks. There's a lot of pretty cards.
Look. Quest for 2 with the genie.
That's an easy one.
Play a library here. Ink a library here. Put all these gentlemen into the library. So now, if they die, they all draw 2 cards.
Now that you put it that way.
1, 2, 3. I'm gonna quest them all.
Yeah.
So, hope you have something to deal with the library. Go ahead.
We'll see about that. Worst case, you're going to have a ton of cards. So, I'm not going to deal with the library. I am going to remove this. Take 2 damage.
Draw
Do 2
2.
damage to your genie.
Yep.
Then for 4, we're going to remove that 2 damage. Draw 2 cards. Alright. We're going to ink a Pete. We're going to play another Calhoun.
That's mean.
Then. What are we doing with this? I mean, more cards sounds fun for you. I'm gonna go remove that Cusco of yours.
Drawing 2 cards.
Yep.
You gain 2 lore.
I gain 2 lore. That I do. And go ahead.
Alright.
It's not like you're not gaining those cards if you want to anyways. You can crash into them on your turn, so...
I'll gain 1 from the library. Play Maui.
Yep.
Put Maui into the library.
Read a book, man.
I'm still impressed he can read. He looks more bronzy than brainy.
There's that.
Ink the Forbidden Mountain and play a Chernobog follower. Yeah, this still draws me 2 cards, so go ahead.
Yeah, the lists are all in the description, so you should be able to get it there. Draw for turn. I'm gonna ink Herr Schmie here.
Hershmi. Mufasa.
Slow you down a little here.
Yep. Makes sense.
Take out that.
Yep. Draw a card.
Yep, gain 2. And then I'm gonna go do 4 in. I'm gonna go do 3 into the library and quest for 2.
Okay, so it's 3.
Yeah. And pass the turn.
Okay. Gain 1 from the library.
Yeah.
Okay. First off, we're gonna start with Zufa.
Zuffa.
That's Brawl.
Brawl in Zuffa is in Italian?
Italian. For all of our Italian fans.
Yes, all of them.
Sending Chernobog followers to the library. Sorry. Questing him, banishing him, drawing 2.
Yep.
Sorry, just...
Yep. Try not to die.
Yeah. Still have that reminder of Pesicle from last week. Angel Hawkins. Play the White Rose.
Yep.
So I'm on 8 here.
16. 17.
Go ahead.
Yep. Draw for turn. So we're going to remove that library.
Yep.
And we're going to remove Diablo Gintulor.
Yep. I draw only 1 card.
Yep. Then for 5, I'm going to play the Beast Tragic Hero.
Yep.
And hopefully with all that, you don't have the burn necessary to close out the game. Go ahead.
Sadly, I do.
Yeah, I figured. Starting, you know.
So I'm going to go quest for 1 here.
Yep.
And show you a pair of goats.
You got it. I'll keep this one, but I'll start the next one.
Alright. I'll change decks.
Yep. I genuinely feel that the deck has legs, to be fair.
I do too. My only problem in general in Lorcana with like ramp-ish strategies is that the character, like, you have to do something very, very powerful with the turn you ramp.
Yep.
Because then people are going to deal with the guys that ramped you.
Oh, yeah.
And you have to capitalize on the big creature you...
Yeah, no, having to ink that Strength of a Raging Fire is the sad part here. Like, I'm pretty sure that probably wasn't the right play, but...
What do I want to change it with?
You can roll.
Yeah, I'll roll. So, 1, 2, 3, 4.
That one's empty.
1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4. 2 is what? 2 is the Captain Hook one. It is
So that's Blurple.
Blurple.
All right.
Okay, so we're playing pseudo ramp against actual ramp.
Let's... You know what? I'm going to give you that win for that one since I'm starting the second one.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Had him in the previous list, wanted to be lower to the ground. Yeah.
Yeah, that is totally fair.
I'll be honest. I think the biggest mistake I made here, I was hesitating for the first turn between playing the Pluto and the Captain Hook. And I inked the Hook to play Pluto because it's uninkable, and I wanted to get the Tinkerbell quicker. But, yeah, like, in hindsight, like, Hook into Smee turn 1, turn 2 might have been
Well, maybe
a little bit more pressure because I could have quested with the Smee, forced you to send your Rafiki in or something.
It was a more commanding board presence for sure.
And that Rafiki still is pesky after all this time.
Yeah. Well, it's a pseudo hooker, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
He's an 0-2 instead of an 1-2, so he doesn't bite back. But
It's not like it changes much. I'm gonna return that. That's for sure. Do I want to keep the rest? Can send that back. Yep, I think I'm gonna send 2 back here.
I sent 2 as well.
I wonder which enchanted's on top. Is there only Tink in the deck?
I think there's only thing. There might be another card that got to.
Because there's the non-foil Rapunzels in there.
Yeah. I have a that's a pseudo enchanted, but like I have a Dragonfire that kind of started warping.
Yep.
It is kind of the enchantment treatment.
Yeah. There we go. Best of luck.
Good luck to you too.
And we're going to start with inking Penny into Daisy Duck.
Right.
Donald's date.
Draw. Ink Aurora. Go ahead.
Ooh, I'll take that. Draw for turn. I mean, if you're not going to be aggressive, I'm going to quest for 2 here.
Denying me Popsicle.
Denying you Popsicle. I'm gonna ink. I'm gonna ink another penny here. And bring out a Mr. Hershmi.
It's Hershmi.
Go ahead.
Alright.
Stumperhafter Officier.
Offizier.
My German is lacking. Only took 1 class like 20 years ago.
Ink Tipo to play Tipo to put something in the inkwell and say go.
I mean, Thomas, for what it's worth, I'm definitely building that for my next league, which sadly will not be tomorrow because it usually would be, but this week I have other plans. Quest for 2 here. All right.
Friends to the bottom.
Bring out Pluto, bring out Calhoun. And quest for 2, it's me.
This board.
Putting 1 damage on it and passing the turn.
Draw.
Yeah, I mean, Ember Steel aggro, still punishing blue strategies that want to do nothing for a few turns.
Say go.
It's a nice genie you got there.
Uh-huh.
Would be really sad if something happened to it. Quest for 2.
Hey.
Elsa. Well, I guess I'm questing with Calhoun then. Quest for 2, it's me. Use Pluto's ability and Mufasa to play another Calhoun.
Yeah.
And then quest with Calhoun. Go ahead. 2 damage on Smee.
Draw. Ink Bell. Finish off your Smee.
Yep.
Go.
Up. Draw. Sure. I put Pluto.
Okay.
That's the other thing with, especially Pluto. Like, he's not as big, he's not as like resourceful as Doc. We're gonna quest for 2 here with Daisy, maybe.
Give me a turbo follower.
Yep. And I don't think I've seen Crab, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring it up to 15. If you want to fox into it, be my guess. Go ahead.
Chili. Ink Aurora.
Yeah, exactly. The power of Mufasa deck when you start. Viz is asking if you're going to do the 2K in Rosemont.
I will. I
Well-
will be doing. I fought a little bit for it to be best of 3, so now that it has been announced as a best of 3, I will be there.
Good, good. I'm not sure yet. I'll see.
You should.
Yeah,
You could
plenty of
run with me.
events in that time frame. I have to figure out which I'm going and which I'm not.
I'm gonna drop that for the sale.
Yeah.
Else, kill easy. Go ahead.
Another strength, maybe? Oof. That one hurts. That one hurts. I don't think I'm getting there, sadly. 1, 2, 3.
Yep. Maybe that's enough.
Go ahead. Yeah, at this point, I just gotta wish I can close it before you fucks replay or... Lucas changed it for you, and I hope I'll play against you. I love having difficult matches. Yeah, that's the good thing with those tournaments, right? You get to push yourself and really try it. I know Pierre Marc will be there as well, Sailor. So, still not sure if... have you heard from Devoted? If he's going?
I'll ask him probably later this week.
Yeah, I haven't talked to him about it yet. But definitely going to be some like high-level players there. I know the same day there's also one in Ontario, a 3K where some of the high-level players are going to be. So definitely some fun tournaments coming up.
Ink friends. Use this Elsa to ice out these 2 Calhouns and
Yep.
take one of them out. Chernobog follower.
Uh-huh.
Good.
You're on 8, right?
Yep.
Your rough return. Wow.
Okay.
Go ahead. Watch me bring out Tinkerbell next and being punished for not inking it.
Quest and banish.
Then again, I have to do 2 lore before you do 19, so
Yeah.
you're still on the ropes turn after turn. So we'll see how it goes.
Genie.
Yep.
Rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
Friends.
Yep.
Where's here? Go ahead.
Rough return. Huh. It's interesting. It could be enough. So I'm going to quest for 1 with Hook. And then I'm going to Cater Carlo.
Cater Carlo.
So you already drew 1,000,000 cards, but no actions this turn. I don't think you have let it go, though, so I don't know what it would actually stop. But hey, let's see if you can deal with him.
Draw. That's a line of play.
What are you saying? You played a green list that played just in time? I didn't remember that card existed.
That is old. I don't know if it's gold though. Bump here.
Of course. Bounce it, play it back.
I think I can do more value here. No, I cannot do that. Let's keep it. Sorry, I got into my head here.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Yep. Crash it.
3.
Up to 4.
Ink crab. Play Chernobog.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Draw. The saddest Rapunzel in the world.
Mm.
Go ahead.
You're still at 19.
I'm still at 19. Like, you have to answer every card until you're at 20. So,
okay then.
friends.
Friends. Draw 2.
Or you can mill. Yeah, I haven't played Just in Time in a long, long while, but I remember how bad it felt when you drew it, like, on an empty board
Snake.
or... Yep.
This. Now. Four.
Yep.
Drawing 1 from this by banishing it. Pass turn. Pluto.
Like this. Go ahead.
Alright.
Can you answer an O2 by drawing half your deck?
Yes, probably. Elsa.
Yep. I don't think there's a point. Oh, man.
You're so close, that's painful.
What's painful is how little this deck draws.
Well, you
I
have
know it's a Mufasa list. I haven't seen the Beast. I didn't have targets for the Rapunzels. But like, what draws in there?
Beast. I think Beast is about
Like
the only
recurring
thing.
Delitos that I had to ink in the early game.
But I don't
I haven't
think
seen the Bagheeras any game though. That would have helped.
yeah, that would have board controlled a bit.
What draws? So 1 Beast here.
There's 3 beasts.
Yeah, the Beast, the Rapunzels. Penny doesn't draw. The Mufasa is draw-ish, I guess. Like it replaces itself on the board.
Yeah. Nigimo says nice.
Yeah. You know what you need in this? More Julietas. That's an inside joke between us.
Julieta. Why play Rapunzel when you can play Julieta? Switch decks again, or do you still want to give this a chance?
I really want to give this... Like, I want to learn it because I want to play it.
Okay.
And I don't feel I'm doing it justice right now, so...
Okay. I'll do, like... I'll either be on green steel, or I think the green-yellow aggro. Let's do it this way. So, this was the box for...
Let me send you a few dice.
Thank you.
I've been stealing them.
Alright, so, even is green steel, odds is aggro.
Sure. Let me just...
And it's odds, I'll be on aggro. My
Alright.
favorite archetype.
Even or odds for...
Even.
This is BS.
We're not even at the store. I cannot even say the house always wins.
See what I have to contend with? Like, the guy literally cheats the dice as they're being rolled.
Like I was making that joke when we were in Chicago with Pat and other people from Saguenay. Like I'm always telling this story because I think it was the most like funny thing. I was saying to the guys from Saguenay, guys, you don't understand. I top 8 the DLC only by cheating.
Oh yeah, I bet Green Steel discard rolls this deck very hard.
Yeah.
And yeah, the hard mouth for a draw, like, I think in this game or the one previous, I held on to Rapunzel for a while, trying to find it a good target. The thing is, he never gave me freaking targets for...
And just to end on my story, like
Yeah.
I made the guy from Saguenay believe that I was like a heartless cheater, and like they were watching me play my games when we were playtesting the day before the DLC, and I was like, guys, stop doing this. I was just messing with you guys. I didn't cheat.
Not a cheater.
Though it's a big problem with French player from France.
Yeah.
And now Americans are all are on forums and whatnot saying like French people always cheat and stuff like that. I have a friend that got told that, a Canadian friend that got told that at the DLC in Toronto. French guys always cheat.
There.
All right.
Oh, there's that too, yeah. No, I had forgotten about that card.
That card, the specific one.
Yeah, that specific card. That specific card. I'm going to return 3 here.
Don't know what I'm doing here.
Playing aggro.
Yeah, that's why I don't do... No. We have a video that came out today that shows that I know how to play aggro. I just dislike doing it.
I'd tell you to ask Kiddo, but he's probably asleep at 10 p.m.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, this seems bad against you. Well, let's keep this curve.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Wow, this is horrendous.
Good. I'll take you having a horrendous draw for once.
My mulligan was horrendous. I kept 4 good cards.
Still. Start us off, my friend.
Pegasus?
Yep.
For lady?
You got it.
Go ahead.
Draw for turn. Piglet, Blue Pirate Captain into Captain Hook. Go ahead. I really like the Lady and the Tramp cards from this set. Like, I haven't gotten to play this deck a lot because my son stole it from me, but the 2-drop, what's his name? 2-drop Tramp is just...
Go ahead.
I like it so much. Draw for turn here. Interesting conundrum. That's a weird-ass decision. I'm going to ing the Tinkerbell here to play Calhoun. Pass the turn.
Hate when you play Calhoun. Prince Philip. Da Yabalao.
The bird.
The bird is the word. Go ahead.
You know what we say about the bird?
It's a word. You have to bolt it.
You bold the bird. And pass turn. Plus ardent que le feu des volcans.
Go.
Yep. You're So there's another card draw that Thomas forgot to mention. There's a Tinkerbell here that when she comes in, I look at the top 4, can reveal 8 character, put it in my hand.
She's a character, Ariel.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I want this or do I want that? Yeah, I definitely want this. So it's going to be Bagheera.
Oof. Seems good.
Going to the hand.
The hand.
The hand. And pass turn. One of these days you'll have to exert something.
Today is not that day. What's it felt?
Yeah.
I don't want to quest with Daisy. She's like, gives you so much value.
There's hardly any characters in the deck. It's gonna
Only
whiff.
57, yes.
It's gonna whiff.
Only 57. Thing is, like, then you have your bodyguard and help. Go.
All right. They're up. It's gonna be Mufasa here. 2 beast. We're gonna remove that. Wait, it's a trade if I do that. So we're gonna send Hook into Prince Philip here. Much better trade. Do I want to quest with Tinkerbell? She is a generous fairy. Yeah, sure. I don't really mind her disappearing into the night. Go ahead.
Bird is the word.
Yep.
Tramp.
Yep.
Boom.
Calhoun. Simba.
Is that like the worst thing I could have given you?
I mean, I'm only on 5. I'm not on 6. So at least Simba's not coming out this turn. Gonna draw 2. Against you, I don't think this Pete is going to be relevant. So what do I want to do here? What do you think?
What do I think? I don't know of your hand, but we're getting compliments on the $20 budget decks.
Yeah, that's good. The decks are fun, to be honest. Like,
very fun.
I know it wasn't your first pick into what you were gonna play, but they are plenty of fun.
Well, actually, I'm the one that kind of pushed to do another series.
Yeah, I know. I know. But at first, it wasn't your favorite idea. But no, you're the one who pushed for season 2 and definitely helped with building some of it. We're gonna remove that lady gain 2 lore.
Yeah.
And pass turn. So Bagheera's here. 4/3 bodyguard. If you remove her, 2 damage to your board. Please be my guest and send the bird in.
I will.
There's a Simba, a Calhoun, a Beast, and a Pluto.
That's good. The problem is like the symbol will kill the bird this turn, but
I mean, it'll still draw you 2 cards.
yeah, I think I just need to advance my board position here. So there you go.
All right. Ready, set, draw, and draw.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you did mention it, and it is the right play. I'm gonna bolt the bird. Then, quest for 2 with Bagheera. Do I want a quest for 1 with Hook here? I don't think so. I'll pass the turn over to you. Go ahead. Yeah, have you tried a few of the deck lists, Camille? You're talking about them as if you've tried them.
Ursula.
Sure, I added a Bagheera to my hand.
Nice. Lilo. Go ahead.
I'm gonna draw 2 here. We're gonna ink a duck. I'm gonna pay 5 for a beast, 2 for a Calhoun, and 1 for a daisy. And then I'm gonna go quest for 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 13. I think that's what the deck actually wants to do normally. Meanwhile, you're on 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're at 16. Go ahead.
Just dead.
Oh, that's good. The Pirates deck is, like, it didn't showcase really well in the first match we did, but the deck is definitely fun.
Yeah, it's more solid than it looked in that game. It just kind of got his worst matchup.
Yeah.
So, like, full disclosure, we haven't filmed yet the loser bracket, so we don't know how it will do in the loser bracket.
No, but we know it's going to face the
challenge deck.
Yeah, the challenge deck. The
so it's
Ruby
interesting.
Artist.
I think it's going to be very back and forth.
But both decks are going to want to exert. They're going to want to be rushing into things. So very curious as to
I'm
what's
just
going to happen
gonna
there.
give up here because, like, even though like I wanted to use the tramp to get rid of one of your things, but I have
Need
to
get through that first.
Yeah. Yeah. So I cannot do anything with that.
You got it.
Want to do a last one?
Sure. Since I finally showcased the deck with a little bit more justice.
So I say we just put everything back in the middle
Yep.
and we roll for it. I'll let you roll for it first.
Everything back in.
Everything.
Alright. This. So 1 through 6. It's gonna fill.
5. So 1 through 6 again.
Yep. Summon Blurple.
5 is this one. So this is Green Steel.
Alright. And I'll let you roll for even or odds.
Alright.
And I'll say odds, so it's gonna be even.
No!
Hey, odds! I'm gonna start one. It's on your side.
Reset match.
The list can out aggro the aggro decks in the late game. Yeah, for real. Like that. At the end of last game, it was a massive board. Have you played it a little bit against Ruby Sapphire? Because I feel like it would have fared decently, but with Coil and everything, it still feels a little bit risky.
There you go.
So 7 here.
Holy moly!
Such a weird hand. Let's go with like this, I guess. I'm gonna return 2.
For 3.
I don't know if Nick is still in the chat. Because we're trying out his Blurple deck again.
I gotta say, it was like, it felt solid enough. Maybe I would probably play on some quantities and stuff like that, but
the core seemed interesting.
Yeah, the core seemed good enough. Also, that's what I said when we looked through the list. Like I said, we had 2 Blurples, and I liked this one more a little bit.
Yep.
I still think, like, quantity-wise, and maybe you could have some tech cards in there, but you're starting us out.
Yeah, I am. And it's going to be Bell into Chernobog.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Benja into Chris Smurfle.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Rough return. It's going to be a crab. Yeah. Quest. Banish. Draw a card. Into Aurora.
Yep.
Go ahead. Tranquil Princess. That one.
Ink Robin Hood. Ursula.
Mim, Merlin, Aurora, Hades, and a crab.
Interesting. Okay. Let's shoot you.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Tough call here. I'm going to be challenging this, removing the crab.
Yep.
Then for 2, I'm going to snake the Aurora and ink the Aurora.
Fair enough.
Pass turn. It's Attack of the Uninkables again.
I'm gonna ink this.
Yeah, if the Daisy doesn't put things on the bottom against blue-red, I can see that happening, yeah.
Doc not using the effect.
Sure.
Go ahead.
The rough return. It's going to be this here into a rabbit. Draw card. Don't think there's much you can do that you can't do if I'm not exerted, so I'm going to quest for 1 here. Go ahead.
Beat. Litiana.
Yep. No action.
If she's exerted and I have no cards in hand.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Draw off a turn. Gonna quest for 1 here. Then for 3, gonna bring out a fox. Draw a card. Ink a bell. And bring out Aurora. And quest for one with the snake. Go ahead. Growing you with a snake in 16 turns. You're so done.
Seems fair enough.
I mean, most decks do take the hell to Sisu Coil. You're completely right about that.
Ink Pegasus. Tramp. On my Ursula, whatever.
Yeah,
It's
go ahead.
the same thing. 5 here.
Yep.
Go ahead.
2 cards in hand.
Yep.
Draw for turn. For 4 here. Play a rabbit. Draw a card. Ink a popsicle. Still think that's the most relevant thing here. Four to 4. Quest with both here. Go to 6. Pass the turn.
Draw.
Yep.
Ursula.
Hades, Elsa, and Fox.
Okay.
Second Tiana.
Going in for 8. Oh, going to 8, sorry.
Yep.
Yeah.
Draw for turn. I don't think I'm gonna need that. Then that's resist 2, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be
Hades
on this Tiana. Then removing the Merfolk, discarding the Fox. And Quest. Yeah. Go ahead.
Draw. Buck.
Yep, I mean, that's cards. Why hasn't the new Ruby Sapphire been seen play? The Bell Ruby Sapphire is actually one of the top decks being played in tournaments right now. I don't think we've we've showcased it once, right?
Once. I only took like Sailor's List once.
Yeah.
When we were going through a gauntlet of trying to beat Blue Steel.
Yep, I did buy his
guide.
His guide on the list, so I'm currently studying it. We'll probably do an episode on it in a week or two, just before the set champs, because once again, it's shaping up to be the deck to beat. Surprise, surprise.
Thank you, Doc, for making me find Emerald Chromicon.
Sure thing.
2, 3, 4, 6, 12. I'm on 7 here.
Yep.
So that was a Chromicon, and I can still place me.
Yep.
Go.
Whoops. There we go. Draw for turn.
Uh-huh.
Huh. I'm gonna friends here.
You cannot play actions.
True. Forgot she was there.
Hades and then...
So I'm gonna Hades.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna friends. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna Chernabog into Retrosphere.
Okay. Huh. Returning the Emerald Chromicon?
Yeah, that's the plan. Quest for one with Aurora.
Yep.
And then... One, two, three, four, five, six, 7 here. So you go to 19. This will not be allowed, that's for sure. But now... Yeah, I'm going to quest for 2. And then I'm going to send that into Tremp here. Taking 1 damage.
And now I get to Emerald Chromicon something, but...
Yeah, and I will tell you what Mikael does at this point.
What does he do?
Because he's the one who built the deck, he's the one who plays it the most.
He
bounces his own ducks.
Actually, it does make sense.
It does. But it's just a reminder that the Chromicon doesn't have to be my stuff. Because he uses it defensively to replay his ducks again and again.
I kind of do need gas here, so I think that's what I'm going to do.
Yep.
Draw. Sure, Smee's going for 2.
Yep.
Play with Smee.
That works.
Play Doc.
Yep.
Draw 2. Is that the way? It's...
We're definitely gonna announce, if you follow the channel, we made a post for this one. We also posted on the Facebook groups. So we're gonna do the same every time we do an episode like this. We usually do it about a week in advance. So yeah, just follow our stuff and be sure to be on the lookout when we do these.
3, 17.
Yep.
Go. Gain 1 from this.
Yep.
I'm telling you to get rid of my whole board.
That's a big ask in blue and purple. I'm not gonna lie. Draw for turn. Does this change anything? I doubt it. Actually. Oh, that's interesting. It might. It very well might. 1 ink short. 1 friggin' ink short.
Because you wanted to, freeze 2 of my guys?
Yeah, freeze 2 of you guys. Remove the rest. Would I even be able to remove the rest? I doubt it. No, I think it's too big. Too many 3 toughness. Actually, I can... Okay, let's do this. Because I don't have a choice. So I'm going to pop this, return the Chromicon to your hand. Remove this me.
Sure.
Draw a card. Wow. Just wow. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing it. Gonna ink all this fat.
Yeah.
Gonna pay 3 here. Put out the library. Bring out Min onto here.
Mhm.
Not that it changes anything. She's not gonna be banished. Because, yeah, I can remove this. I can remove this. I can remove this. 2, 1, 1. And if I had that extra ink, I could have frozen like this and that, but I don't have it, so... Yep, you got it, man.
All right. so those were like super fun decks.
Yeah.
Actually, I have to say I was very impressed with the Blurple. Like,
Yeah.
this is my takeaway. I was excited about Green Steel. I was excited about the Mufasa. But actually, the one I would probably be bringing to a league would be this one.
It's a really interesting deck, not gonna lie. Probably a few changes I would make. Like, the, what's the name? Like, I'm not sure All Is Found is better than Let It Go in this case.
Let It Go is definitely much better.
Because in this case, if I had top deck to Let It Go, it was a different... Like, it was an out that I had that I did not get here.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably the main thing I would change, especially since we're playing, like, bigger characters. Well, we're playing Hades, we're playing Big Elsa, we're playing the Rush Elsa. Like, we have a bunch of...
We have very good late game board control.
Yeah. Like, there's the Cogsworths that we haven't seen all game.
But I don't know how many of them...
2.
Oh, there are only 2. Okay.
Yeah. 2, but, like, we have the Auroras. Like, there's a bunch of ways to get to those Let It Go. And I think there's a few spots in this game that they would have been relevant.
And I'm really sorry. I don't want to cut this short, but I feel my throat is just collapsing onto itself, and I don't want to just be a coughing mess for the rest of the of the stream. So I want to send off by saying, like, these were super fun decks. I definitely see some potential in them.
Yep. I mean, there's definitely a few things I'm gonna try here. I'll probably leave this one built. I might build the Steel Fassa.
Yeah.
Definitely a fun one to bring. Something different than playing Blue Steel, and Blue Steel.
I'm going to win a box this weekend in Sherbrooke, so I'm really excited to see how much of Blue Steel I'll be facing this weekend.
And I mean, Ras, if you're here tonight, I don't know if you are. I haven't seen you actually, but I'm happy you can pilot your deck, because...
Like, we've been having very moderate success with it.
Yeah.
I want to say moderate success. The problem is, every character in this deck is like a 1/3. Like, a freaking 1/3 or a 1/4. It, like... Things crash into your characters and they just don't do anything to your opponent's board.
And, like, I think the deck's benefiting that locally we don't have a lot of red-blue players.
Yes.
So there's not a lot of big Sisus to punish that deck.
Yeah. Like, I could see this not being the best choice for maybe a set champ where people from further away might be bringing blue-red.
Yeah, because I'm just out of curiosity. There's this me. Probably the big Robin.
Yeah.
Pete. Yeah, there's a few things that would resist, like a big Sisu, but that would be a blowout. Yeah, that would coil, that's for sure. Yeah, big Sisu coil is the bane of... It's the bane of a lot of people's existence, and to be fair, locally, I haven't seen a single person play it so far. So, like... It's part of why I'm studying it. I have a feeling people are going to be underprepared for it when the set chimps come in. But we'll see how that turns out. I don't know for you, but
I think, like, with every set that rolls around, like, the meta just has the potential to be wider and wider. Like, we were freaking out about Blue Steel a few weeks ago, but the truth of the matter is there are a lot of decks with potential. Okay, they will not be beating consistently Blue Steel and Blue Red, but at least you can like choose your battles.
Yeah, and if like the latest set champs and tournaments taught us anything, is that locally in your local meta, every tournament is going to be different. For like the blue decks, as strong as they are on Lorcana and online and everything, they're like $500. A bunch of people are just priced out of the deck to start with.
And also like the supply of some of the cards is super low.
Yeah.
Locally in some spheres, like we've been like at the store, we've been forever without like Tamatos and Scrooges in our inventory. Like I managed to buy Scrooge McDuck at some point when we bought it, and I only saw it because I did the buy list for it. So I was just like, I have to snipe this.
Yeah, that's the thing. We have 3 local stores that provide quite a bunch of cards, and all of them are out. So
yeah, like Tamatos were out since day one. Scrooge are really, really scarce, and like other cards too from older sets are not that easy to find. So
yeah.
So maybe that will be the matter of availability. But yeah.
And then there's your ladder, because if everyone's not playing that deck, you know, maybe the blue-red gets outed by aggro and you have a lucky matchup against it.
Exactly.
So don't be so desperate against that, but do be prepared. They're going to be there. There's a strong chance they're going to make top 8. Like, that's just the state of the matter, sadly. They're very strong decks, both blue steel and blue red.
They have the raw strength. Yeah. That's what I have to say. But, you know, they're not unbeatable. There's no 60 card pile that is like mathematically unbeatable.
Yeah, no, it's not Affinity.
Even there it wasn't.
I know.
Like you read about it after like I lived the period of Affinity, and like Affinity was a super aggro deck in Magic where you kind of like puked your hand in the first or second turn of the game. So you're just like play a land, play a guy that costs 0, play another pseudo land that is also an artifact to play something else, and then you were empty-handed, but you had such a strong board presence by turn 1 or 2.
It was really close. Like, it was faster, but it was very similar to blue steel right now.
Yes.
It was an artifact which is similar to our items, focus deck that was just playing a lot of stuff for free.
Yeah.
So it feels very similar to...
But still, like, there were cards, and, like, we don't have that in Lorcana, but in Magic there were cards that just say, like, destroy every kind of discard, like, destroy all items, but instead of costing 4 as a song, like, I find it, I flatten them, it costs, like, 2.
Yeah.
And then you were just, like, left with nothing, like, set back to the Stone Age and not being able to play the game of Magic. So we don't have that in Lorcana, but yet. But you know, like there are ways to just deal with it. Like just be ready for it. Like respect those decks. Be mindful that they exist, and like when you build your decks, like when I build Green Steel, I have a bunch of Benjas in it just to be able to deal with an item that they want to be using, like a Fishbone Quill or something like that, and then. It's also a very aggressive quester, so it pulls me ahead while they're not doing anything.
Yeah, and we saw both the Steel Fassa and the Blurple deck, I think, had either Hook or Rafiki.
Yeah.
That are Bell removals. Like, your opponent cannot just go turn 2, okay, I'm going to quest with Bell, or attack into something. Like, you have something that can remove it.
The thing is, like, Belle is really used as a stand-in for Cinderella.
Yeah. She wants to sing songs.
She's just there to enable your removal. So.
Yeah. But, you know, then again, if they have to waste their removal on your 1-drop, they don't have it for something else.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, thanks for joining us tonight, guys. Really fun having you, even though we had a few technical sound issues at the start.
We should be good for the next time, right?
Yeah, we should be good for next time. I'm going to wish you an amazing week. There's probably going to be one or two more Inkling Adventures coming out this week. The articles are going to drop as well for the decks, both those that are already out and the upcoming ones on Lorcana.gg. And until then...
I have one last thing to say. I just want to go ahead and just say a huge thanks to everyone that's subscribed to the channel as of now. Like,
we were one away from 400 earlier today.
I didn't like. We can watch after that.
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
like we always get like a subscriber here and there during streams and whatnot. But like, thank you guys so much. It means a lot to us that you're here supporting us. We're doing this for fun. We love doing this, and that you guys appreciate our work and our passion project is just like great to us.
Seeing you guys week after week, getting to build that report with you guys is amazing. So really fun to have you here, and we're going to see you next week. But until then, keep questing.